Hey, comic book peeps. Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition, the channel's for all Direct Edition. And I went old school, man. I actually did like a super big haul. So it's probably gonna take like 2 videos. Matter of fact, hold on. This is the haul. So it's gonna take about 2-3 videos because I don't do my videos in I'll do like 20-minute videos. So I'm just gonna do 10-minute videos. We're gonna go old school. I'm back happy again because I haven't done back issue haul in ages. I've been bringing you guys all new product. So I'm very excited about it. And yeah, let's get into the video. You ready? Alright, let's do it. Be sure to check out my latest videos. One of my latest videos is NECA Halloween's Ultimate Michael Myers. You also have Diamond Select Bruce Lee. Also check out some of my videos like Giant Size Funko Pops. And scroll down and watch some of my other videos like the NECA Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees, The New Beginning. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my fake Darth Ball from China. Alright, so you know how we do. Let's get into some comics. Alright, peeps, y'all ready to do this? Alright, let's do this. Let's start it off. So, since it's been ages where I've been able to show you guys an indie corner, that's what we're going to start off with. We're going to start off with an indie corner. And this is the infamous Shadowhawk #1. I didn't realize that this is part of a 4-part miniseries. But every time I see this, especially in a pristine copy, I pick it up. I pick it up. I think I have like 3 of the Shadowhawks. And Shadowhawk is very brutal. Blood and guts everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play. And I also think the first Shadowhawk was African American, which is pretty cool. So I didn't stop at #1. I got the infamous #2, which is a wraparound cover. So it's pretty cool. Definitely love the wraparound cover. Very awesome. Has some kind of villain like on the backside. You got the Spawn symbol. Allow my 6 fingers to interrupt your video. So very cool. So that's 1, 2, and then we have #3, which is the glow-in-the-dark issue, the emboss glow-in-the-dark issue, so it actually sticks up off the page, and when you take it in like a dark room, it actually glows in the dark. So it's very cool. So now all I have to do is get Shadowhawk #4, and I'll finish off my run of Shadowhawk, the 1, 2, and 4. I'm at 1, 2, 3, and 4. I already have 1, and I already have 3 in the collection. But the 3 needed to be replaced. The 1 didn't need to be replaced. But when I saw 3 of them for like $1.25, I had to get them. Alright? So let's keep going. So while we're talking about 1992 and that era, I had to get the Generation Next #1. I didn't realize that I had this whole run, but I bought it again. It's always good to have doubles of a good run that you really like, especially if you can find them at a cheap price. That's not too much. But if I had known that I had all 4 of them, I wouldn't have got it again. But definitely had a real good time picking these up. I need to start taking my log into the comic book shop so I can stop rebuying some of the books I already have, because I buy them out of fear that if I get home and check that I didn't get it, and somebody else will pick it up. But there's Generation Next #1. Pretty cool. Got Colossus, Chamber, Mondo, Paige, Gertrude, which is Husk. You got Kitty Pryde with the Wolverine claws. Very cool. Alright, so let's keep going. So I got #1. 2, with the character name, like I think his name is like Quintel or Quentin, shooting Husk in the face. So very cool. So that's #2. 3, violent cover with Mondo on the front. Mondo's kicking this guy's behind. Pretty cool. So that's 3. And we cap it off with the infamous issue #4, where Colossus actually left the kids inside of Sugar Man's domain so he could just save his sister, which was very selfish. He's always been super obsessed with his sister Ileana and will betray everybody for Ileana. So I thought that was a nice twist that they brought to Generation Next. The whole Generation Next supposedly perished because Colossus left them. But we found out years later that they actually survived. So very cool. But there you have it. Complete Generation Next Age of Apocalypse. My second run at these. Okay, so the last Age of Apocalypse I'm going to show you is X Universe #1, which is a pretty cool book. If you ever got a chance to read this, this is very cool. This is like the Hulk is very like what is he? He's very evil in this run. So Universe X is basically about the Human High Council and how they deal with the mutant problem of Apocalypse taking over. So very cool read. You know, I'm not gonna tell you too much about it, but very very cool. Very very 1992 to 1996 ish type of comic book. All right, so let's keep rolling. Shoot, with the way I'm rolling through these books, we might just take one video. So this is the Justice League villain swipe cover. So I definitely, every time I see a different villain swipe cover, I pick it up. I prefer the lenticular covers, which are basically, you know, you shake them from right to left, and you know, they change or whatever. But if I can't find a lenticular, I still get the villain swipe cover, and this is a regular villain swipe cover, Shadow Thief #1. I bet you it would look awesome in lenticular, but hey, we're just gonna keep on getting them until I get the whole collection. I'm not sure how many of them they have. I'm sure they have way more than I can possibly collect. But I'm gonna go after every time I see one. I'm gonna pick it up, no matter you know, who it is, what it is, just to kind of complete that ultimate run of villain swipe covers. So very cool. All right, you guys, we're at the halfway mark. The rest of the books I'm gonna give you are straight main events. You guys ready? All right, let's get into your main events. So speaking of you know, covers that's hard to really complete the complete series of them, I'm going after the hip hop variants as soon as I see them. And when I saw this one, you ready, Big Brother Rig and 17K, I actually went 8 nuts and giggle like a dolphin. You ever been looking for comic books in a box and people are next to you and they're searching too? And when you pull out something that you really like, you're like, yes! And they look at you like, damn, I wonder what he has. Well, this was that book, because this comes from the infamous Mobb Deep album. It's a cover swipe, and actually on the inside panel, they did a homage to EPMD. EPMD. Eric Sermon and something Masters, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was very cool. I want to get all the hip hop variants. Definitely want to get the one with X23 with the DMX Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood cover. So very awesome. All right, so let's keep rolling. This is your first main event. So your second main event is sometimes it's hard to really stun me, but this one stunned me out of my boots because I already have the Michael Turner Supergirl run from back in like 2006. So when I saw this Batman Superman cover with Supergirl on the front, I knew it was special. First of all, it's Michael Turner, you know, R.I.P. to Michael Turner, who's such a good artist who died way too young. But this is actually a variant. So it's a Michael Turner Supergirl variant. The other cover has Superman, Batman, and I think Darkseid on the front. So very cool. Definitely love this book. It's a beautiful book. Just look at it. No ticks, no nothing, just beautiful Supergirl cover, man. He knew how to draw females, Michael Turner, especially in his Aspen series. But I was definitely glad to have this, and when I saw it, you know, I definitely coveted it and put it in my collection. I was like, shoot, I have to have it, no matter what the cost. And I think I paid like a $3 for it. All your books were like $2.25 to like $1, $1.25, but this one was $3.25 and well worth it. I think I ended up spending for the whole haul. I just spent about $40, 50, 50, because of your next main event. Let's look at your next main event. So this is your ultimate main event, because you know me, you know I'm a cheap El Cheapo. This book cost me $7.99, almost $10. But as a Wolverine fan, I had to get it. It's very thick. I paid cash for all the rest of the books, but I actually pulled out my card for this one. Look how thick it is. So it's like a little graphic novel. You know, Marvel trips sometimes. I think they're tripping on the asking price. Now the asking prices of the new books are like $3.99, which is like way double what we used to pay for them. So it's better to just get paperbacks and hardcovers, trade paperbacks, unless if you want to know what's going on right then and there. But I just wait for the trade paperbacks. But this is your ultimate main event because, man, as a huge Wolverine fan, I had to get it. I don't usually pick up new purchases off the shelf, but for this one I did, and there you have it. Awesome. All right, take it away, Big Fred. Before you take it away, Big Fred, just awesome. I'm so proud of myself. I think I did. This is one of the best hauls I've had in a while, and I'm not talking about the monetary value. I'm just talking about the fun that I had picking these up. Okay, now you can take it away, Big Fred. All right, sounds very cool. So that's part one, and we're definitely gonna, kick off some more parts to it till we finish the haul. Anything that comes in between that, we'll be looking at that too. So that might prolong, the comics. But I definitely love collecting back issues and showing you guys back issues because that's what we started doing when we first started the channel. So be safe out there. Remember words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love and on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. I'm very humbled that you guys watch my videos. And, yeah, be safe out there. Peace.